Mentors, they have always been there. Hi, my name is Fong Chuang. Welcome to another Make More Mind Bites. By now, you've heard me talk about coaching and how coaching has been a big impact on my life, from pushing me towards getting my first real estate deal, to speaking on stage, to becoming a best-selling author, to coaching other people, and also starting a podcast. Coaches have always been there for me and been supportive of me, encouraged me, challenged me, and pushed me every single step of the way. For myself, who I am also coaching other people, it's really helped me by sharpening my skills and been able to impact other people's lives. And it's been very, very beneficial because it really makes me feel good when I see other people achieve their goals and achieve their successes. In fact, just today, I've had somebody become a best-selling author, and this is somebody I met just 3 months ago, and that whole journey was amazing. Be able to mentor and coach this person and just watch them grow and grow that confidence. Now the thing is, prior to all this coaching talk, prior to all this business coaching and having these coaches help me, I kind of look back, well, who are those people that helped me, who mentored me throughout this journey? What do mentors actually do? How did they help me during that period of time when I didn't think about business, when I didn't think about coaches, when I didn't think about expanding my skill sets? Well, mentors are those people who have that experience, who have that positivity, that supportive environment, that supportive mindset, very respectful, caring, and also very committed to my success and also to my growth. So when I look back at who are those people that was there every step of the way? Who was those people that had that experience, that knowledge that I learned from, who had that positivity, that support that pushed me, who had that respectfulness, that caring, that wanted me to succeed, and also who were committed to my success? And digging through my history, digging through my schools, through my teachers and all that kind of stuff, I found three very, very important groups of people and individuals that really mentored me along. The very first person is one of my, of course, my parents. My parents have always been there, to support me. And one big lesson that I can always remember, because I always go back to that one lesson and how they support me, was when you're doing something, you either do it well and do it the best way you can do it, or don't even bother. And it all goes back to this one story back in elementary school. I knew that, and tell me if this relates to you. There was an art project where you sit down and you shave all these crayons, and with all these crayon shavings, you put it onto a piece of paper, arrange it in different colors, and you put your iron on it, and you melt it down, and you draw stems, and you make these flowers. And it was, I believe it was a grade 4 art project. And I did the whole thing. I thought it was good. And then my parents go, well, it could be a little bit better. And they showed me one example of how they would do it. And I sat there comparing to, like, well, I don't want to start all over again. And then they told me, well, the thing is, if you know how to do it better, would you not do it better? Why even bother if you can't apply the stuff you already learned? So then I started all over again. And I stayed up very, very late for a person in grade 4, stayed up very, very late to get that done. And I actually got voted #1 for that art project. So that lesson really stuck with me. And throughout many, many more years, that lesson has really propelled me in achieving more and more success, achieving more and more challenges and also projects, because I always thought back to that one moment. If I could do it better, why shouldn't I put in more time and effort to do it better? Or else why even bother? The second person I want to say that was a really big mentor to me was in junior high, one of my English teachers at the time. And it was kind of funny because throughout my whole process of elementary school and first 2 years of junior high, you would think that we would have learned a lot about pronouns, nouns, verbs, and the English language. But we weren't really taught that until grade 9. And this one teacher, Mr. Ursulak, was one of those people that went back to the basics, teaching how to write proper sentences, teaching grammar, teaching adverbs and adjectives and all that kind of stuff, to the very, very basics. And I kind of stuck with him for a very long period of time because during my junior high time, he was also my homeroom teacher. So I actually got to talk to him and see him every single day for like 3 years. And he really coached me along and mentored me along and got me to write properly and be strategic when it comes to laying out a plan and laying out an outline and being able to come up with ideas and formulate my essays and my writing stuff very, very quickly. And it's because of him that I got this formulate a template in my head all the time when I think about speeches, when I think about writing projects, when I think about presentations. That format of having a funnel in and then funnel out method has completely helped me throughout my entire career as an engineer and also being a coach and business strategist as well. In fact, I've used that strategy to help a lot of my speakers come up with their presentations and also their projects as well. So that strategy and that mentorship from Mr. Ursulak has really helped me out a lot. In fact, if it wasn't for his strategy, if it wasn't for his mentorship, I don't know how I would have been able to get through those high school diploma exams, because we had to write 3 essays in less than 2.5 hours. It was, I give it all to that mentorship for Mr. Ursulak. The third person I would like to acknowledge who was a really big mentor to me is a person, one of my friends' dad. And the thing is, we all heard of the story Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I kind of associated him as my rich dad at the time when I first started in real estate. I was getting into real estate, getting into business, learning all this stuff, going into different networking events, different investment events and stuff like that. And my friend's dad actually invited me to a lot of these networking events and kind of took me under his wing, introducing me to different people, introducing me to his network and high net worth people, high profile people. And it just got me to break through that comfort zone and meet and talk and just be within that group of people who are successful. And then the thing is, he also helped me analyze deals, looking at different projects and looking at different investments to let me know what he thought about it. And there was this one specific project where I was working very, very hard, pushing very, very hard to make this deal go through. And finally I go, you know what? I need your help. What do you think about this? And finally he gave this one answer. He goes, really look at it and go, if you're pushing this hard for something that just doesn't feel right, don't go through with it. And sure enough, I did not go through with that deal. And I'm very, very thankful that I did not go through with that deal, because a month later, something else happened that would have affected that deal big time. And if I was in that deal, I would have had a bigger issue in place. So therefore, listening to him really helped me out. And after that, with all the other projects, with all the other deals, I kind of circled back to that mindset. If I'm working and pushing so hard for something that just doesn't feel 100% right, don't go through it. And it's really saved me for a lot of times. So those are the mentors that I want to acknowledge throughout my early career and also early life. My parents, my junior high teacher, and then also my so-called rich dad at the time when I started getting into real estate and business. And mentorship has really affected my life, and it really helped me propel me to achieve the successes that I've always gotten. And then from there, the coaches has really helped me a lot. And mentors and coaches really do affect me and impacted me and allow me to succeed. So mentors have always been in your lives. Look back, see who those people are, reach back out to those people and give them a big thank you. So that is for mentors and what I experienced, what I could be able to, what my experience from mentors, my benefits from mentors, and also what I think mentorship can mean for everybody else. So if you like this episode, please, please, please like, subscribe, and support and comment. I love looking at the comments. Go back and look at some of my other episodes, and also tune in to the Peak Potential Success Show, Unlocking the Mind, and also Master Mind Bites. So until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.